Welcome to Full Spectrum. My name is Samuel Ronan, and today we're going to go over the Razer Kiyo Pro. Not sure if I said that right, but anywho, it doesn't really matter. The first thing I really want to point out is that it is 7:06 at night, and look at this. Look at this. It's so bright, but it's dark. Now, ironically, I don't have any lighting setups, but because this screen is darker than this screen and has different colors coming up on it, it kind of has a strange lighting effect. Let's see what happens when I turn it off. I didn't actually succeed in turning it off. But that's not what's important. What's important is, there we go. I darkened it. I expanded Synapse 3. That's nuts. Like, look how responsive this is. Right now there's the focus. I have it on passive. I can't switch to the other webcam and then back to this one and then post-produce because I'm only doing this in one take to really highlight what this thing can do. And I have it on autofocus on passive. If it was responsive, that probably would have been a little faster. But here's the interesting thing. When I recorded audio in HDR mode, it sounded terrible. Not gonna lie. It was god-awful. Now granted, if you're using this for Zoom, does it really matter? No. If you're using this for streaming, it matters. If you're using this for any sort of professional application, very much so doesn't matter. So, not sure what the science and the technology is behind that, but in HDR mode, have a microphone. That's my recommendation. Also, in HDR mode, do not be in low light because this granulation, right there. Wow. That is, there we go. The granulation, Jesus, that's very complicated to do. And neither here nor there. That granulation is really awful in HDR mode. Right now we're at 60 frames per second at 1080p. And you can barely tell. I mean, it's grainy and you can see that, but like it's everywhere else, it's perfectly fine. And in low light, again, here, I don't think you really understand. That's how dark it is in the rest of my house. All right, it is flippin' dark in here. And despite all of my Razer Chroma accoutrement, it is still super dark in here. But this thing, this Kiyo Pro, which I just bumped, is extremely user-friendly. Plug and play. You do the thing, you plug it in. Razer Synapse will say, hey, install drivers, restart, blah, blah, blah. And then literally, you open up Synapse, you click on the dashboard, you see Razer Kiyo Pro, you click on it, and you see preview settings, autofocus, HDR, field of view, and your image settings, and you can do advanced as well. It's that simple. Like, this is I know nothing about literally anything, and look at the quality that you're getting here. And to me, I think that's more important than getting, some professional YouTuber to be like, wow, this is a really great camera. It can do all this cool stuff. Look at my professional post-production. Bruh, you and me don't care. Or maybe we do care, but we don't have $10,000 worth of lights, camera, setup, and post-production software. We have what we have. Do I happen to have an expensive setup? Yes, but I also do professional scanning and 3D printing, so I needed the imagery, the processing power to deal with the 3D models, images, processing, so on and so forth. But if all you're doing is streaming or getting on Zoom, but you really want a decent webcam, I mean, this speaks for itself. I am an amateur to the umpteenth degree. I know nothing about filters. I know nothing about settings. I know nothing. Literally, this isn't even post. I'm literally going to post this as it is, raw. And this is the quality you're getting from the Kiyo Pro Razer Kiyo Pro. I don't know, man. I'd take it from some schmuck, I guess. But I'm blown away. So, if you're blown away, give it a like, share, and subscribe, and consider getting your own Razer Kiyo Pro.